Romeo is a small horse with a steady way of standing, and Sherry is a young girl who moves quickly but settles when she is near him. Together, they seem to meet in the middle. Before things felt settled, Romeo lived in a space that always felt a little in motion. He was young, alert, and hard to approach. He kept a small distance from hands and voices, as if he needed more time than most. He was brought into a home where the plan was simple. Give him space. Let him get used to quiet routines. Let him learn that nothing rushed would happen around him. At that time, he was not alone. A zebra named Zorro lived nearby. Zorro was sharp and energetic. Romeo was softer, but still unsure. Somehow they moved together. They ran the same paths. They stayed close without needing much from each other. Later, things changed again. Zorro left, and the space felt different. A little quieter. A little more open. That was when Sherry began to visit more often. The first time she came close, the adults watched carefully. She walked straight to Romeo, small steps in the grass. She reached up without hesitation. Romeo lowered his head. Inside the home and barn, the days stayed quiet. At night, there were soft sounds, hooves shifting, a small voice sometimes calling his name. Romeo stayed nearby but did not move too fast. He kept his steps measured. In the early days, Sherry would sit beside him. Sometimes she brushed him. Sometimes she just leaned her head against him and stayed there. He stood still longer each time. There were small changes. He began to notice her voice before anyone else. A soft neigh would come as she approached. Not loud, just enough. The family watched closely. They wondered if it would always stay this calm. They stayed near. They gave space. They let each moment unfold on its own. One afternoon, Sherry stumbled while walking beside him. She paused on the ground. Romeo did not step away. He looked down and waited. Just waited. After that, things felt a little more settled. Days found their rhythm. Morning hay, small footsteps in the dirt, brushing, quiet talking that only Romeo seemed to listen to. He followed her slowly. He stopped when she stopped. Now, they moved through their time together without much thought. She hugs him around the neck. He lowers his head to meet her. It happens the same way each day. Slow, familiar. Somewhere along the way, the waiting ended. No one marked the moment. It just became normal. Trust does not arrive all at once. It grows in small spaces where nothing is forced and nothing is rushed. If this quiet story stayed with you, you can like, share, or subscribe to see more moments like this. We believe the smallest stories are often the ones that stay the longest.